Hello, I'm the reviewer. I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Today, we'll be taking a look at Some Jerk with a Camera's review of the Simpsons ride.
Universal hates itself. No, seriously, Universal hates itself.
Well, that's one way to start things.
Oh, sure, they try to act confident. After all, they're one of only 2 Hollywood studios with the guts to get into the theme park business. Permanently. Domestically. Consensually.
To be fair, theme parks are a pretty dangerous business in the US.
Disney has always been little mouse perfect, hasn't it? It hooks the masses in their youth and follows them to their graves, with parks that rely almost entirely on properties Disney owns, or buys out eventually.
Which is why I feel like we all should have seen the Fox merger coming once Pandora at Animal Kingdom was announced.
Then it slaps its own logo on a park with all that stuff, as if to say, yeah, but they're really Universal movies.
I don't know, I kinda like the idea that Disneyland was just for Disney, while Universal was movies in general.
Oh, it's coming. Someday, when the 2010s are but a nostalgic memory, and the kids of today pause for a moment from staring into the depressing abyss of adulthood to finally remember those wacky, Despicable Me movies they used to go see, this will still be standing, confusing the hell out of their kids. Oh, you don't believe me? Tell you what, right now go to Universal Florida and ask the kids playing at Fievel's Playland who the fuck Fievel is.
Fievel's Playland is only one example. Universal always takes forever to retheme or replace attractions.
When Back to the Future the ride closed, I was sorry to see it go, but it wasn't really a surprise. That 2015 scene was literally getting less futuristic every day. Still, there was no reason why they couldn't just update the ride like Disney updated Star Tours.
I don't know. 2015 as the future in Back to the Future is so iconic that really the only way you could update it is if they made a new Back to the Future that they can draw inspiration from. Just ask Jurassic Park.
Anyway, ever since the salad days of Do the Bartman, the Simpsons have been courted for theme park rights by various parties. Even Disney offered to exploit them for a cheap character meet-and-greet show at Disney MGM.
Disney and the Simpsons is not exactly a match made in heaven.
And they refuse to be bought out for anything less than a genuine, bona fide, electrified 6-car ride of some sort. The exact number of cars was negotiable.
Actually, I think the Simpsons ride has 9 cars in total, so win.
Christopher Lloyd was replaced by Dan Castellaneta, again.
Back to the Future the series. So dumb, yet so amazing at the same time.
Originally, they wanted to base the ride's story around a field trip to the nuclear power plant, which would have fit the look of the Institute much better. Hell, they could have even made those giant IMAX buildings look like the cooling towers. But voice actor Harry Shearer apparently demanded too much money for Universal's liking.
What honestly would have cost more? Harry Shearer or redesigning the building?
The new premise is that Krusty the Clown bought the Institute of Future Technology and turned it into Krustyland, a massive indoor theme park. Geez, not even Disney could make that work.
I think this indoor bit is just for this one ride, not all of Krustyland. Clever going from the Back to the Future 2 title sequence to the Simpsons title sequence.
So like any true citizen of the internet, I know that whenever I lack sufficient brain capacity to make fun of something, there's only one thing left to do. Nitpick it.
You monster!
Park still looks fake.
Me. That pun was dumb, but I liked it. I'm torn on how I should feel.
They shut down Back to the Future for the 2015 scene, but they don't mind showing this joke in 2015.
Home of the Whiplash. To be completed in 1994.
Well, that one still works on a level of it was supposed to be completed by then.
There is also a Krustyland comic book.
You'll never take me alive!
That might be my favorite use of a location on this show.
So which one really happened?
I'm pretty sure the intent of that was that none of this is real, but to honestly answer the question, I don't think any of these things are canon.
Hello, Troy. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Would you like a glass of orange juice?
No one else ever does it.
I think the real issue here is that those people aren't supposed to be sitting on the rails.
I said cow.
Cows don't look like cows on film. You gotta use horses.
Fine, I'll have a horse instead. Come on, princess.
Me.
Why are the pre-show clips all normal two-dimensional animation as God intended, while the ride film is all CGI?
Because 2.5D for theme parks won't be perfected until Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. At least I hope it will be.
But then their couch turns into a ride vehicle and the aliens show up, because why wouldn't they? I'm aware they're turning the action into a couch gag, but those are permitted to flex the show's reality because they're not part of the episode proper. Verisimilitude compromised!
Well, as was established, this ride is non-canon, so really it can do whatever it wants.
I completely ripped off my previous statement from my Captain EO review.
I fail to see how that's a nitpick of the ride.
I like the Simpsons ride.
No, we hate the Simpsons ride.
Am I the only one who wants to see the split personality come back at some point?
Yeah, I miss its time-traveling predecessor as much as the next theme park fan, but at least they replaced a 9 with a 9.5.
I don't really agree. I feel like they replaced a 9 with, well, another 9. Both rides are really good and worth checking out, but I find that whether you prefer Back to the Future or The Simpsons is based on which IP you like better. As for this review, it has some of my favorite jokes in the series, not to mention Jerk's ability to pull clips from the show for use in this video. Finding clips from a movie or even a short-running series is easy enough, but a long-running show like The Simpsons? I get stressed just thinking about it. In my opinion, one of the better ones to check out. I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you.